day 3 at CeMAT Australia and I have the absolute privilege to meet with Brad from Agito. How are you today, Brad?
Very good, thank you.
And thank you so much for your time. So tell us more about Agito for our audience.
Yeah, Agito, it's new for this year for us to be at the CeMAT show. So we are expanding our portfolio. So traditionally we've been involved in automation and food and beverage, and more recently in post and parcel and courier, and expanding that into warehouse and distribution. So we're here with some partners. We're here to grow the business and in the region, and loving every bit of it.
Fantastic. And for the clients, or potential clients, who's your core market? Who are you serving predominantly?
Well, we have a few different avenues. In the food and beverage, we do food processing, and that can be anything from meat and poultry, fish, and those type of organisations. In post and parcel, we have some really good partners that we've been serving a long time. We are doing larger projects for them now, so anything involved in parcel or 3PL, we do that. And warehouse and distribution, manufacturing, that distribution network is across a large variety of different verticals. So we're open to all of that. We certainly have a few different niches that we like to think that we're good at, we can add value. But we are open to having a look at all those opportunities.
Wow, that's amazing to hear, Brad. In terms of type of clients then, so, a lot of people focus historically on the larger clients, how are you finding that today in terms of the shift into mainly medium-sized companies for yourself?
Yes, well, the medium size and the smaller size, or the larger companies that are looking at the smaller project, that's more our sweet spot. We're certainly not the top of the range with tier one that's global, but we certainly have partners that allow us to look at innovative solutions. So we think we're strong in areas where people want to think outside the square, and we can look at a wider solution. We manufacture locally as well, so we have the ability to do some unique offerings in that part. So the smaller, medium enterprises are certainly right in our sweet spot. So we've been speaking to quite a lot this week, and we have a lot to follow up on.
I can imagine. And it's always been a challenge, agility we talk about a lot in supply chain, and, historically the big boys have had a lot of, the big players, and we're starting to see now, to your point, we're starting to see a lot of smaller players coming through, and you're filling that void in that space.
That's right. And I've been involved in the industry a long time, and been involved in growing those businesses, and we feel like we've got a fairly good pulse on what the critical success factors are, what our customers are looking for. I have seen a lot of people come and go in the region, and Australia's not an easy market entry, but we are Australian. We have some good partners, some of those are offshore, but we also have a lot of in-house software and technical capabilities, so we can support it locally, and I think that's very, very important. We did a survey with our potential customers this week, and after-sales support was miles in front of any other thing that they were looking for, and we know that that's important. So having our network all through the capital cities, engineering and our support network, we feel like we've got a very good foundation, so we can service those customers and look at what's important to them.
Wow, Brad, you make such a great point. It's always been the challenge historically is around, what's the after-sale support, how the parts, for whatever reason, I need a replacement part, how quick can I get it? And am I going to put my entire operation on hold because the one part's not available here in Australia?
Oh, that's right. You can get carried away with the technology and all the toys. But listen first, and listening is about what's important to them long term. So really, important that we can service them and they can enjoy the success of that technology that we put in seamlessly. And if they ever need help, we're only around the corner, and that's important for them.
100%. So thank you for sharing. And also, how are you finding, switching gears slightly, how are you finding here at CeMAT in terms of, it's day 3 here, how you found the last 2 days?
Look, it's been growing every year, and I remember exhibiting in one of the first CeMAT shows here, and it was very small. So we see a lot of different variety now. Even we see some potential suppliers to us now exhibiting at the show, which is not normal. I've been talking to people about networking. That's what it's all about. And we might build some relationships even in our own supply chain through people here that would not normally traditionally be here. So we're finding CeMAT's benefiting us a lot of different ways now. Yes.
Wow, that's so fabulous to hear, Brad. Thank you so much for your time, spending your time with Import Export Television, and enjoy the rest of day 3, and looking forward to seeing your journey grow going forwards.
All right, thank you for having me. Thank you.